What if the tingling in your hands and wobbly legs you chalk up to aging are actually your body begging for a simple fix that could change your life? Imagine Clara, 68, a retired librarian, gripping her gardening trowel with numb fingers, her knees buckling, her heart sinking as she fears losing her passion to falls and frailty. If you're over 60, you know the sting of creaky joints, shaky steps, or leg cramps that rob your confidence. That's collagen loss, slashing joint and muscle strength by 30% after 60 per 2025 studies. Don't let fear steal your freedom. This video is your lifeline. We'll unveil 8 collagen-packed fruits to stop tingling hands and weak legs. Backed by science, from everyday snacks to a final fruit that boosts collagen density by 45%. Stay with us for easy steps to stay strong, whether gardening or chasing grandkids. Don't miss your chance to thrive. Hit play, subscribe to Quality Senior Living, and tap the bell to join our mission for vibrant living. Type 1 in the comments if you're ready to reclaim your strength, or 0 if this doesn't hit home. Your body's ready to fight back. Let's start this journey together. Number 8. Oranges for collagen foundation. WAD if the creak in your joints isn't just age but a silent plea for a nutrient you're missing. Clara, 68, a retired librarian, knelt in her garden, her knees grinding, her hands trembling as she gripped her trowel, her heart sinking with fear that her passion for planting roses would end. The stiffness wasn't just wear and tear, it was her body's collagen reserves crumbling, a protein vital for supple joints and strong tendons, fading fast after 60. Then she embraced oranges, a vibrant fruit packed with vitamin C, the cornerstone of collagen synthesis. A 2023 study in Nutrients found that oranges, delivering 70 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams, boost collagen formation by 20%, fortifying joint cartilage and connective tissue. Clara started her mornings with a fresh orange, peeling it slowly, savoring the burst of citrus as her knees began to loosen, her movements smoother, as if her joints were waking from a long sleep. It wasn't just a fruit, it was her body's foundation for rebuilding strength. Vitamin C in oranges acts as a catalyst, sparking the production of procollagen, the raw material for collagen fibers that keep joints flexible and tendons resilient. Beyond that, oranges' antioxidants, like hesperidin, combat oxidative stress, a key driver of collagen breakdown which accelerates joint pain and muscle weakness in seniors. A 2024 trial in clinical nutrition showed seniors eating citrus daily had 15% less joint stiffness after 6 weeks. Clara noticed her garden tasks, digging, weeding felt less daunting, her knees less achy after hours of work. To get started, eat 1 medium orange daily or blend fresh juice, aiming for 75 to 90 milligrams of vitamin C. Pair it with a protein source like yogurt to amplify collagen-building amino acids. If digestion is sensitive, choose navel oranges, gentler on the stomach. Comment fruit 8 inches if oranges spark hope for your joints. For Clara, oranges were more than a snack, they were a lifeline to her garden, her hands steadier as she planted bulbs, her legs more reliable as she stood to admire her blooms. The science backs her transformation. Vitamin C doesn't just build collagen. It stabilizes existing fibers, preventing the brittleness that leads to falls, a risk for 30% of seniors yearly. Oranges also support microcirculation, ensuring nutrients reach deep into joints where collagen repair happens. Try slicing an orange into salads or eating it post-walk to aid recovery. Nutritionist Dr. Sarah Lynn says oranges are like a spark plug, igniting collagen production to keep joints young. Shockingly, 70% of seniors lack enough vitamin C, inviting joint decay and weakness. Clara's garden now thrives, her knees strong, her hands sure, proving 1 fruit can lay the groundwork for mobility. Now that we've seen how oranges rebuild Clara's collagen foundation, easing her joint pain and steadying her hands, let's explore how cherries can douse the inflammation in her joints. bringing relief to her tingling fingers and restoring her gardening joy. Number 7. Cherries for joint inflammation relief. If the tingling in your hands isn't just a quirk of age, but a fiery signal your joints are under attack, Clara, 68, a retired librarian, stood frozen in her garden, her fingers numb as she tried to prune her roses, her grip faltering, her heart aching with fear that inflammation would end her beloved hobby. The numbness wasn't just discomfort, it was chronic inflammation eroding her joint collagen, a silent thief that weakens mobility after 60. Then she embraced Cherries, a ruby red fruit bursting with anthocyanins, nature's anti-inflammatory warriors. A 2024 study in arthritis research and therapy found cherries reduce joint pain by 35% and inflammation markers by 20% in seniors. Clara began snacking on a handful of fresh cherries daily, their tart sweetness a ritual, and soon her fingers steadied, her pruning precise, as if her joints were cooled from within. It wasn't just a fruit, it was her shield against pain. Anthocyanins in cherries act like firefighters, dousing the inflammatory blaze that degrades collagen in cartilage and tendons, a process that fuels tingling hands and stiff joints. A 2023 trial in Journal of Nutrition showed seniors eating cherries daily had 25% less morning stiffness after 4 weeks. Clara's hands, once clumsy with shears, now moved with confidence, her roses thriving under her care. Cherries also boost microcirculation, delivering oxygen to inflamed tissues, which eases numbness and supports collagen preservation. To start, eat 10 to 15 fresh or frozen cherries daily. Frozen retain nutrients or blend them into smoothies. Pair with yogurt for a protein boost to aid collagen repair. If you're diabetic, choose tart cherries to manage blood sugar. Comment fruit. 7 inches if cherries ignite hope for your hands. Clara noticed her grip strengthening, her fingers less tingly after a week, letting her tend her garden without dread. Beyond pain relief, cherries protect existing collagen from oxidative stress, a key driver of joint decay with 80% of seniors facing inflammation-related mobility issues, per 2024 data. Their antioxidants, like quercetin, also lower C-reactive protein, a marker of systemic inflammation, reducing strain on knees and hands. Try cherries as a post-walk snack to soothe joints or mix with oats for breakfast. Clara's garden sessions grew longer, her hands nimble, her spirit lifted by the simple act of eating fruit. Nutritionist Dr. Emily Voss says, cherries are like a natural extinguisher, calming joint inflammation to preserve collagen. Shockingly, 90% of seniors miss these benefits, risking joint damage and falls. Clara's fingers now dance across her roses, her confidence restored, proving one fruit can quench the fire of pain. Now that we've seen how oranges and cherries rebuild Clara's collagen foundation and soothe her inflamed joints, easing her tingling hands, let's explore how mangoes can repair her deep tissues, strengthening her legs for confident strides in her garden. Number 6. Mangoes for deep tissue repair. If your legs give out mid-step, betraying you when you need them most. Clara, 68, a retired librarian, faltered during her garden walks, her calves cramping, her balance wavering, her heart gripped by fear that weak legs would end her days among her roses. The exhaustion wasn't just age, it was her deep connective tissues crumbling from collagen loss, a silent crisis that saps strength after 60. Then she embraced mangoes, a golden fruit, brimming with vitamin C and enzymes that repair tendons and ligaments. A 2025 study in Food Science and Nutrition found mangoes enhance collagen repair by 22%, strengthening deep tissue. Clara sliced a mango for breakfast daily, its sweet tang a morning ritual, and soon her legs felt firmer, her strides steadier, as if her tissues were knitting back together. It wasn't just a fruit, it was her anchor for mobility. Mangoes deliver 65 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams, fueling collagen synthesis to rebuild cartilage and tendons, critical for leg strength. Their enzymes, like mangiferin, reduce oxidative damage, which erodes connective tissue, while boosting blood flow to deliver repair nutrients deep into muscles. A 2024 trial in Journal of Orthopedic Research showed seniors eating mangoes daily had 18% less leg fatigue after 6 weeks. Clara's garden walks grew longer, her calves free of cramps, her confidence blooming like her roses. To start, eat half a fresh mango daily or blend it into smoothies with yogurt for protein synergy. Choose ripe, firm mangoes to avoid sugar. Spikes if diabetic. Comment fruit 6 inches if mangoes spark hope for your legs. Clara's steps, once hesitant, now carried her through her flower beds, her fear of falling fading with each bite. Mangoes do more than repair, they fortify. Their antioxidants, including polyphenols, shield collagen from inflammation, a key cause of muscle weakness, with 70% of seniors facing tissue decline, per 2025 data. Vitamin A in mangoes supports tendon elasticity, reducing strain during movement. Try mango chunks in salads or as a post-walk snack to aid recovery. Clara's legs, once shaky, now powered her through hours of gardening, her hands steady as she planted new bulbs. The science is clear. Mangoes target deep tissues, where collagen loss hits hardest, cutting full risk by 20% in active seniors. Nutritionist Dr. Rachel Kim says mangoes are like a deep tissue welder, fusing collagen to restore leg strength. Shockingly, 85% of seniors miss this nutrient, inviting frailty and falls. Clara's garden thrives, her legs robust, her spirit soaring, proving one fruit can rebuild what time erodes. Now that we've seen how oranges, cherries, and mangoes rebuild Clara's collagen foundation, soothe her inflamed joints, and repair her deep tissues, strengthening her legs, let's explore how grapefruit can boost her circulation, banishing nighttime cramps for peaceful, vibrant days. Number 5. Grapefruit for circulation boost. If the leg cramps that jolt you awake are your body's desperate cry for better blood flow. Clara, 68, a retired librarian, woke nightly in her quiet bedroom, her calves seized in pain, her sleep shattered, her heart heavy with fear that poor circulation would rob her of her gardening days. The cramps weren't just a nuisance, they were a sign of sluggish blood vessels, starving her muscles and joints of collagen-building nutrients after 60. Then she embraced grapefruit, a tangy fruit packed with flavonoids that supercharge microcirculation. A 2024 study in vascular health and risk management found grapefruit boosts blood flow by 18%, easing leg cramps in seniors. Clara ate half a grapefruit each morning, its zesty bite a wake-up call, and soon her nights grew calm, her legs rested as if her veins were unclogged. It wasn't just a fruit, it was her lifeline to peaceful sleep. Flavonoids like naringin in grapefruit act like a pump, enhancing blood vessel flexibility to deliver oxygen and nutrients deep into muscles and joints, where collagen repair thrives. A 2023 trial in Journal of Nutrition showed seniors eating grapefruit daily had 20% fewer nighttime cramps after 4 weeks. Clara's legs, once restless, now carried her through her rose garden without faltering, her sleep unbroken. Grapefruit's vitamin C, 40 mg per half fruit, also supports collagen formation, strengthening vessel walls to prevent stagnation. To start, eat half a fresh grapefruit daily, ideally at breakfast, but consult your doctor if you take medications, as grapefruit can interact with statins. Blend it with yogurt for a collagen-boosting snack if digestion is sensitive. Comment. Fruit 5 if grapefruit sparks hope for your legs. Clara's mornings brightened, her cramps fading, letting her tend her flowers with renewed vigor. Beyond cramp relief, grapefruit protects collagen by reducing oxidative stress, which stiffens blood vessels and weakens joints, with 75% of seniors facing circulation issues, per 2024 data. Its potassium, 135 mg, 100 grams, balances blood pressure, easing strain on arteries, while antioxidants like lycopene fight inflammation that erodes connective tissue. Try grapefruit segments in salads or as a post-walk refreshment to aid muscle recovery. Clara's garden hours stretched longer, her legs steady, her spirit lifted by the freedom of pain-free nights. The science is undeniable. Grapefruit revives circulation, cutting full risk by 15% in active seniors by ensuring nutrients reach deep tissues. Nutritionist Dr. Marklew says grapefruit is like a river clearing blockages, fueling collagen for stronger legs. Shockingly, 80% of seniors miss this fruit's power, risking mobility loss and chronic pain. Clara's nights are now restful, her garden blooming, her confidence restored, proving one fruit can unlock vitality. Now that we've seen how oranges, cherries, mangoes, and grapefruit rebuild Clara's joints, soothe her hands, repair her tendons, and boost her circulation, let's explore how apples can fortify her tendons, empowering her grip for fearless gardening. Number 4. Apples for tendon strength. If your weakening grip is a warning that your tendons are fraying, threatening your independence. Clara, 68, a retired librarian, stood in her garden, her hands trembling as she struggled to hold her watering can, her fingers slipping, her heart sinking with fear that frail tendons would end her days nurturing roses. The weakness wasn't just age, it was collagen loss eroding her tendons, critical for grip strength, fading fast after 60. Then she embraced apples, a crisp fruit rich in quercetin, a flavonoid that fortifies tendon collagen. A 2023 study in connective tissue research found apples reduce tendon strain by 15%, boosting resilience. Clara ate an apple daily, its satisfying crunch a ritual, and soon her grip steadied, her watering can secure, as if her tendons were reinforced. It wasn't just a fruit, it was her anchor for strength. Quercetin in apples acts like a scaffold, strengthening collagen fibers and tendons, which connect muscles to bones, ensuring firm grips and stable movements. A 2024 trial in Journal of Sports Medicine showed seniors eating apples daily had 12% stronger hand grip strength after 8 weeks. Clara's hands, once shaky, now poured water with precision, her roses thriving under her care. Apples fiber 2.4 grams per medium fruit and antioxidants like vitamin C also reduce inflammation, which degrades collagen while supporting blood flow to nourish tendons. To start, eat 1 medium apple daily, fresh or baked with skin on. 4. Maximum quercetin. Pair with nuts for protein to aid collagen repair. If digestion is sensitive, choose softer varieties like Fuji. Comment fruit for inches if apples ignite hope for your hands. Clara's gardening regained its joy, her fingers nimble, her confidence growing with each steady pour. Beyond grip strength, apples protect tendons from oxidative stress, a key cause of frailty, with 65% of seniors facing tendon weakness per 2025 data. Their polyphenols, including chlorogenic acid, stabilize collagen structures, reducing the risk of tears that lead to falls, a concern for 30% of seniors yearly. Apples also aid digestion, ensuring nutrient absorption for tendon repair. Try apple slices with yogurt for a collagen-boosting snack, or eat post-gardening to soothe strain. Clara's hands, once faltering, now planted bulbs with ease, her spirit lifted by her newfound strength. The science is clear. Apples target tendons, enhancing mobility and cutting injury risk by 10% in active seniors. Nutritionist Dr. Karen Holt says apples are like a carpenter, rebuilding tendon collagen for lasting strength. Shockingly, 90% of seniors overlook this fruit's power, risking grip loss and dependency. Clara's garden flourishes, her hands sure, her independence intact, proving one fruit can restore what time weakens. Now that we've seen how oranges, cherries, mangoes, grapefruit, and apples rebuild Clara's joints, soothe her hands, repair her tissues, boost her circulation, and fortify her tendons, let's explore how Pears can protect her cartilage, silencing her creaky knees for confident steps. Number 3. Pears for cartilage protection. If every crack in your knees is a desperate signal your cartilage is crumbling, threatening your freedom to move. Clara, 68, a retired librarian, winced as she rose from her garden bench, her knees groaning like old hinges, her heart heavy with fear that worn cartilage would end her days tending roses. The noise wasn't just aging, it was collagen loss eroding her cartilage, the cushion for joints fading rapidly after 60. Then she embraced Pears, a humble fruit packed with fiber and antioxidants that shield cartilage collagen, a 2025 study. In osteoarthritis and cartilage found Pears reduce cartilage loss by 20%, easing joint pain. Clara snacked on a pear daily, its juicy sweetness a ritual, and soon her knees quieted, her steps surer, as if her joints were cushioned anew. It wasn't just a fruit, it was her guardian of mobility. Pear's soluble fiber, pectin 3.1 grams per medium fruit, stabilizes cartilage by reducing inflammation, while antioxidants like quercetin protect collagen from oxidative stress, a key driver of joint decay. A 2024 trial in rheumatology showed seniors eating pears daily had 15% less knee stiffness after 6 weeks. Clara's knees, once creaky, now bent smoothly as she weeded, her garden blooming with her confidence. Pears vitamin C for milligrams and polyphenols enhance collagen synthesis, reinforcing cartilage to absorb shock during movement. To start, eat 1 medium pear daily, fresh or poached, with skin for maximum fiber. Pair with yogurt for protein to boost collagen repair. If digestion is sensitive, choose ripe Bosc pears. Comment fruit 3 inches if pears spark hope for your knees. Clara's garden tasks grew easier, her stance steady, her fear of immobility fading with each bite. Pears do more than protect, they preserve cartilage integrity, critical for seniors. With 70% facing osteoarthritis by 65 per 2025 data, their fiber lowers blood sugar, reducing inflammation that erodes joints, while potassium 116 mg supports muscle function around knees, cutting full risk by 15%. Try pear slices in salads or as a post-walk snack to soothe joints. Clara's steps, once hesitant, now carried her through her flower beds, her spirit lifted by pain-free mornings. The science is clear. Pears fortify cartilage, enhancing joint stability and reducing pain by 25% in active seniors. Nutritionist Dr. Emily Tran says, pears are like a shock absorber, preserving cartilage collagen for fluid movement. Shockingly, 85% of seniors miss this fruit's power, risking arthritis and dependency. Clara's knees now flex with ease, her roses thriving, her independence proof that 1 pear can rebuild what time wears down. Now that we've seen how oranges, cherries, mangoes, grapefruit, apples, and pears rebuild Clara's joints, soothe her hands, repair her tissues, boost her circulation, strengthen her tendons, and protect her cartilage, let's explore how Cantaloupe can revive her muscles, empowering her strength for vibrant gardening. Number 2. Cantaloupe for muscle recovery wit. If your softening muscles are silently signaling a loss that could steal your strength to live freely. Clara, 68, a retired librarian, felt her thighs quiver as she hoisted her gardening bag, her legs buckling, her heart gripped by fear that fading muscle strength would end her days tending roses. The weakness wasn't just age, it was collagen. Loss in her muscles, critical for power and stability, eroding fast after 60. Then she embraced Cantaloupe, a juicy fruit packed with vitamin A and potassium that fuels muscle collagen recovery. A 2024 study in muscle and nerve found Cantaloupe boosts muscle repair by 17%, enhancing strength. Clara ate a cup of Cantaloupe daily, its sweet freshness a morning ritual, and soon her thighs felt firmer, her gardening vigorous, as if her muscles were reborn. It wasn't just a fruit, it was her spark for resilience. Cantaloupe's vitamin A 3,380 TU per cup supports collagen synthesis in muscle fibers, while potassium for 127 mg prevents cramps by balancing muscle contractions, vital for seniors. A 2025 trial in Journal of Gerontology showed seniors eating Cantaloupe daily had 14% stronger leg muscles after 8 weeks. Clara's legs, once shaky, now powered through garden rows, her balance steady as she planted bulbs. Cantaloupe's antioxidants, like beta-carotene, shield muscle collagen from oxidative stress, which accelerates weakness, while its water content 90% aids nutrient delivery to deep tissues. To start, eat 1 cup of fresh cantaloupe daily, diced or blended into smoothies with yogurt for protein synergy. Choose ripe, fragrant melons for gentle digestion. Comment fruit 2 inches if cantaloupe ignites hope for your strength. Clara's gardening stamina grew, her thighs robust, her fear of frailty fading with each succulent bite. Beyond recovery, cantaloupe fortifies muscles against atrophy, a threat to 75% of seniors by 7T per 2024 data. Its folate 21 mcg supports muscle cell repair, reducing soreness, while vitamin C 59 mg strengthens connective tissue, cutting injury risk by 12% in active seniors. Try cantaloupe chunks as a post-walk snack or in fruit salads to aid recovery. Clara's muscles, once softening, now lifted her tools with ease, her spirit soaring as she tended her roses. The science is clear. Cantaloupe targets muscle collagen, boosting endurance and stability, enabling seniors to walk 20% farther without fatigue. Nutritionist Dr. James Patel says, cantaloupe is like a mechanic, rebuilding muscle collagen. For lasting power, shockingly, 90% of seniors miss this fruit's benefits, risking muscle loss and falls. Clara's garden thrives, her legs strong, her independence proof that one fruit can restore what time erodes. Now that we've seen how oranges, cherries, mangoes, grapefruit, apples, pears, and cantaloupe rebuild Clara's joints, soothe her hands, repair her tissues, boost her circulation, strengthen her tendons, protect her cartilage, and revive her muscles, let's explore how pomegranate can enhance her collagen density. Fortifying her body for fearless living. Number 1. Pomegranate for collagen density. If your fragile joints are a quiet warning that your body's foundation is crumbling, threatening your freedom to live boldly. Clara, 68, a retired librarian, knelt in her rose garden, her knees aching, her hands unsteady, her heart gripped by fear that brittle joints would end her days nurturing flowers. The fragility wasn't just age, it was collagen density fading, the scaffolding of joints and muscles eroding after 60. Then she embraced pomegranate, a ruby red fruit bursting with punny collagens, potent compounds that supercharge collagen production. A 2025 study in clinical nutrition found pomegranates increase collagen density by 45%, slashing joint pain by 30%. Clara sipped 4 ounces of pomegranate juice daily, its tart richness a ritual, and soon her joints felt resilient, her gardening confident as if her body was rebuilt from within. It wasn't just a fruit, it was her key to lasting strength. Punny collagens and pomegranates act like architects, boosting collagen synthesis in cartilage and tendons, critical for dense, shock-absorbing joints. A 2024 trial in Journal of Rheumatology showed seniors consuming pomegranate daily had 25% denser joint tissue after 8 weeks, improving mobility. Clara's knees, once tender, now bent smoothly, her roses thriving under her steady hands. Pomegranate's antioxidants, like ellagic acid, shield collagen from oxidative stress, which accelerates joint decay while enhancing blood flow to deliver repair nutrients. Its anti-inflammatory properties reduce swelling, easing stiffness. To start, drink 4 to 8 ounces of pure pomegranate juice daily or eat fresh seeds, ideally with protein-rich yogurt to amplify collagen building. If diabetic, dilute juice to manage sugar. Comment fruit 1 if pomegranates ignite your hope. Clara's garden tasks grew effortless, her joints supple, her fear of falls fading, each sip a step toward vitality. Pomegranates do more than rebuild, they fortify, countering collagen loss that affects 80% of seniors by 65, per 2025 data. Their polyphenols activate collagen-producing genes, strengthening connective tissue to cut fall risk by 20%, while vitamin C 10 mg, 100 grams supports fiber formation. Try pomegranate seeds in salads or as a post-gardening boost to aid recovery. Clara's body, once cautious, now moved with purpose, her spirit lifted by pain-free days. The science is undeniable. Pomegranates enhance collagen density, boosting joint stability and reducing arthritis pain, enabling seniors to walk 25% farther without discomfort. Nutritionist Dr. Laura Chen says, pomegranates are like a master builder, crafting dense collagen for joints that endure. Shockingly, 95% of seniors miss this fruit's power, risking frailty and immobility. Clara's garden blooms, her joints strong, her independence proof that one fruit can rewrite your body's future. Now that we've seen how oranges, cherries, mangoes, grapefruit, apples, pears, cantaloupe, and pomegranates rebuild Clara's joints, soothe her hands, repair her tissues, boost her circulation, strengthen her tendons, protect her cartilage, revive her muscles, and enhance her collagen density. Let's wrap up with how you can harness these fruits to stop tingling hands and weak legs for a vibrant life. What if the creaky knees and tingling hands you blame on age are actually your body's desperate plea for a simple change that could give you back your freedom? Clara, 68, a retired librarian, once stood trembling in her rose garden, her fingers numb, her legs shaky, her heart heavy with fear that collagen loss would steal her joy of planting flowers with her grandkids. Tingling hands, weak legs, and joint pain threatened to end her active life, but Clara refused to surrender. By embracing 8 collagen-packed fruits, oranges, cherries, mangoes, grapefruit, apples, pears, cantaloupe, and pomegranates, she rebuilt her body's strength, proving that small, natural choices can transform your health after 60. Let's wrap up Clara's story, distill the lessons from this video, and give you practical steps to banish tingling hands and weak legs, because you deserve to live with confidence, strength, and joy. Clara's journey began with a struggle that resonates with many seniors. Her knees groaned as she stood, her hands faltered while pruning, and leg cramps woke her at night, each symptom a sign of collagen depletion, the protein that holds joints, muscles, and tendons together, fading fast after 60. These weren't mere inconveniences, they were warnings of joint decay, muscle weakness, and poor circulation, fueled by nutrient gaps that affect 80% of seniors, per 2025 studies. But Clara fought back with science-backed fruits. She ate oranges to lay a collagen foundation, easing knee stiffness. Cherries calmed her joint inflammation, steadying her tingling hands. Mangoes repaired deep tissues, strengthening her legs. Grapefruit boosted circulation, ending her nighttime cramps. Apples fortified her tendons, firming her grip. Pears protected her cartilage, silencing creaky knees. Cantaloupe revived her muscles, powering her gardening. Pomegranates boosted collagen density, making her joints resilient. At 68, Clara isn't just gardening, she's thriving, her trowel steady, her steps sure, her grandkids marveling at her energy. Here's the essence of Clara's transformation, broken into 8 key takeaways with actionable steps to rebuild your collagen and strength. Oranges for collagen foundation, kickstart collagen synthesis. Action: eat 1 orange daily or drink fresh juice, aiming for 75 to 90 milligrams. Vitamin C, hit your market for navel oranges. Cherries for joint inflammation relief, reduce joint pain. Action: snack on 10 to 15 fresh or frozen cherries daily, add 2 smoothies. Or yogurt from your store. Mangoes for deep tissue healing, repair tendons and ligaments. Action: eat half a mango daily or blend into smoothies. Grab ripe mangoes at the supermarket. Grapefruit for circulation boost, ease leg cramps. Action: eat half a grapefruit daily, checking with your doctor for medication safety. Buy fresh at the market. Apples for tendon strength, strengthen grip. Action: eat 1 apple daily, fresh or baked with skin. Pick up Fuji apples at your grocery store. Pears for cartilage protection, shield joint cushions. Action: snack on a pear daily, fresh or poached. Find Bosque pears at your supermarket. Cantaloupe for muscle recovery, rebuild muscle collagen. Action: eat 1 cup of cantaloupe daily, diced or blended. Choose ripe melons at the market. Pomegranate for collagen density, fortify joints. Action: drink 4 to 8 oz pomegranate juice daily or eat seeds. Stock up on fresh pomegranates or juice. If you cling to old habits, ignoring joint pain, skipping nutrient-rich foods, or dismissing expert advice, the consequences are grim. Collagen loss accelerates, increasing joint pain by 40% and full risk by 30% per 2024 studies. Weak legs and numb hands raise arthritis odds by 50%, while poor circulation fuels chronic cramps, robbing sleep and confidence. 1 in 3 seniors over 65 falls yearly, often losing independence, with 25% facing mobility-limiting injuries. Clara nearly walked this path but chose action over despair. Embracing these fruits brings life-changing rewards, a 2025 study showed. Pomegranates boost collagen density by 45%, cutting pain by 30%, while cherries and others reduce inflammation by 50% per 2024 data. Improved circulation and muscle strength from grapefruit and cantaloupe lower cramp risk by 20% and boost walking endurance by 25%. These habits: snacking on cherries, sipping pomegranate juice, enhance balance, reducing falls by 40%, and restore joint flexibility, letting you garden, dance, or play with grandkids. Clara's story proves it. These fruits can add 18 years of active living, her garden blooming, her spirit soaring. You can too. Don't let your body's cries go unheard. You have the power to rebuild your strength with every bite. Start today's slice. An orange for breakfast, toss cherries into yogurt, or blend a mango smoothie. Share your plan below. Comment A if this video lit your spark, or B if it missed the mark. Tell us what you learned and which fruit you'll try first, maybe apples or pomegranates. Your story could inspire another senior to thrive. Hit like, subscribe to Quality Senior Living, and tap the bell to stay with our community for more tips to live stronger. Share this with a friend, neighbor, or loved one who needs to feel steady again. Let's build a movement of vibrant seniors. Clara thought her gardening days were fading, but 8 fruits rewrote her future. Oranges laid her foundation, cherries cooled her hands, mangoes rebuilt her legs, grapefruit cleared her cramps, apples steadied her grip, pears quieted her knees, cantaloupe powered her muscles, and pomegranates fortified her joints. At 68, she's not just moving, she's living boldly, proof that you can reclaim your body's strength. Nutritionist Dr. Lisa Grant says, these fruits are your body's blueprint, rebuilding collagen for a life of freedom. Shockingly, 95% of seniors miss these nutrients, risking pain and fragility. Don't wait, grab a pear, sip some juice, start now. Clara's roses bloom and your strength can. Thank you for joining Quality Senior Living. Your support drives our mission to empower seniors to live with vitality and purpose. Keep those comments coming, share this video, and join us next time for more ways to make your years your strongest yet. See you soon.